Once again, we're back. Only had to wait 4 months this time. It's Romania Black, and we're on volume 44 of Yona of the Dawn. Only had to wait 4 months before we were ready for the next volume, but I'm not ready. I'm not! I didn't hold off as long as I did with the last volume because I was like, I just need to rip the Band-Aid off and do it, right? I've got some comments, too, that I want to tie back on. I had some comments that were from 4 months ago that I just now got back to this morning. I was like, no, I'm going to wait until I'm closer, and that'll help refresh my memory. And then I reread the chapters this morning and was like, well, shit. I feel like Kusanagi is choosing pain, and I don't know. I don't know how to feel about, I mean, obviously I think Kusanagi is going to end the story on a happy or bittersweet note, but I also think Kusanagi is very well capable of dragging you through the trenches, making you suffer. She was best friends with Miura, who is doing the exact same thing in Berserk, and I'm like, girl, what we doing? So, and I also don't know. I feel like I follow her on Twitter. I don't really read a lot of her posts, especially if they're of the upcoming volumes. I usually leave those alone. But I do know that she's like in the past had some health issues. She's had some assistants help her draw. And so I wouldn't blame her if she was getting to like the last, if this was going to be like leading up to the climax of the series. Right? Because we could say that, yeah, there's all of the North still to go, and we could fight endlessly with them, but Kusanagi has never really been about the battles. Like, she draws the battles, and she does them well, but it's always been about the characters, and Suwon, and the Happy Hungry Bunch, and Hak and Yona. They've always been the center of it. The battles are just something that kind of, like, comes with the territory. So, I won't be surprised if this is leading up to the climax of the entire series, and the other stuff with the North will be resolved like in an epilogue or whatever, because it's going to be an endless string of relations and communications and all of that. But we get the gist, right? Chagall was kind of like the big bad to beat, and we seem to have at least got him into a corner. So I don't know where that's going to lead, if he's going to be like the reincarnated Red Dragon, what that amounts to. I don't know, but I've got some comments I want to talk to before we dive into this. Algumalgum talked about that maybe Sheena biting the head of Suwon would maybe numb the symptoms of his sickness, that it would actually do some good instead of harm. That would be amazing. If it actually numbed the sickness, that would be awesome. I would be all for that if it inadvertently helped him. And I think that that would be nice too, because it would then reinforce the idea that the dragons aren't like a total evil entity, that it was helping him in the long run. I think that that could be spun in a good way. So I like that. And then Zeno putting the dragons in the chalice. Is it going back to Ixu's prophecy about them being gathered? Yeah, I feel like, I will talk about this in an upcoming comment, but I agree with you, Algumalgum. I think that's it. Me and my 3 fans talked about that there was only, I was confused in the reaction. For some odd reason, I thought that Zeno had earrings that were medallions. No, he's just had the one. So this whole time he's had this one medallion that was from the king to put on top of the chalice. So Zeno's been planning this for a while. Right? This has been in the works for maybe hundreds of years, right? So why did Zeno keep it for so long? I feel like when he learned, my theory is when he learned that Yona was the reincarnation of the king way back when he first met her, he was like, okay, I've been keeping this medallion. I feel like there's stuff between him and the king we don't know about yet that we're going to learn. And he's like, I'm going to keep this. And whenever he's reincarnated, then I'm going to spring into motion, which also means why he's never really gotten to know the other reincarnations of the dragons. He doesn't want to get attached to them in case if he has to use this. Now, putting all the dragons in the chalice, what does that do? Is that going to like basically end their life and start it anew? Is that speeding up the process? Is it going to free them from the bonds of the dragons? How's that going to work? We don't exactly know. But I feel he didn't learn their names because he knew that this might be the last time he sees them, and he didn't want to get attached. And Zeno's lost a lot in the past, so he knows about attachment and what that mentally does to his entire self. So you can't really blame him for that. But the question is going to be, like, is Zeno's cause, is he being noble and doing this because the king told him and it needs to happen? Or is he being selfish? Is he just like, I don't want to keep getting killed over and over again. I want this to end. I'm doing this because this seems like the time. We don't know. Zeno's being very mysterious. And that brings up the idea of, is Zeno going to be a secret villain, or is he going to be revealing that he's going to be of help the entire time and this is something that needs to happen? But then has he lied to Hak and Yona? What does that do to their relationship? I think at this point Zeno's like, I'll sacrifice my relationship to you all if it means I get to help in the long run. And it's like, it's very complicated, right? So Yona now knows that Suwon wants her to take over Kyoko when he dies, supposedly, and Hawk didn't want to tell her, but she's found out. And so the stuff with the North isn't settled, but I think that could be all done in the epilogue. The dragons aren't technically dead because Kija makes the point last volume of saying, oh, well, if I was dead and you are all my ancestors, then Jeha and Zeno would be here. So we're not dead yet. They're just in the chalice like a damn Pokeball. They're just, in there until Zeno calls them back out again. And honestly, I could see that maybe things were escalating to the point where they were going to be killed. And so Zeno's like, I need you all to stay alive, but you're going to be in this chalice until it's time to use you. But to what purpose? For what point? I hope we get answers, at least in this volume. I hope we get answers. But last volume was heartbreaking. And I didn't want to... I want to see this story to the end because I love Yona the Dawn. It's one of my favorites. But I am absolutely terrified of this volume and everything that it represents. So, but who knows? Maybe it'll work out great. Who knows? So we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to read volume 44, chapters 253 to 258. And we're going to do that here in 3, 2, 1. And let's go. The good thing about this is that I don't get like a heads up until I start, but the bad thing is, yep. Kija's vanished by Zeno's hands, and Yona's like, what the fudge? The friend who doesn't call our names. Oh yeah, there we go! There we go! Oh my god. Yeah, what happened? What is Zeno doing? Inside of that chalice is all the... Oh, and it looks like there's blood dripping from around it. Oh, oh my god. Oh, and her crying. Oh no. Why are Jeha and Sheena in it too? Oh my god. Shit. So the mist can sense it, the blood of the 4 dragons. The chalice of blood is a vessel that can be filled with the blood of the dragons. White dragons and the others are inside of it. Inside the vessel. Zeno, we asked you if you could sense Jeha and Sheena. We asked you about the chalice too. You said you couldn't sense them and that you didn't have it, right? This time don't lie and answer me. Are you the one who erased them? Yes, it was I. What do you mean erased them? What do you mean? I put an end to the white, blue, and green dragons. Oh, why? Hold on, I don't understand. You... To the other guys. White Dragon and the others were at their limit. They lost the divine protection of the Crimson Dragon Castle and received injuries outside of the country. Either way, they reached the end of their lifespan. But they were seeming like they were doing just fine. What do you mean? What do you mean I feel like they were doing okay until they started getting attacked, but make it stop. Oh, Yona grabbing his hand. Oh! Zeno, don't give up. It's not yet the end for Kija, Sheena, or Jeha. It's just a little bit. But I can feel their heat inside the chalice. They're still alive. Everyone is alive. So, miss. I erased them because the time has come. The time for the end of the Dragon Warriors. Oh my god. Zeno. Oh, where'd it go? wait, Zeno, the chalice, miss. Each generation of dragons has always been bound by their blood, even without the Crimson Dragon King. Where'd he take the damn chalice? Living and hiding to avoid being targeted, shunned for their powers, imprisoned. They end their short lives in nothingness. I was watching all these dragons. In that time so long, I thought I was losing my mind. I searched for a way to someday break these chains that tie us like a curse, and I searched for a way to end my own life. I mean, we suspected as much, but for him to finally tell them that. And this is the way? The cycle of the dragon warriors started with the chalice of blood. I will return the chalice and the dragons to the heavens one way or another. When I thought I could maybe bring an end to the dragons for eternity this way, I tried to assemble the dragon warriors of previous generations, but it didn't work. Because it's only around the Crimson Dragon King that the dragon warriors assemble. So he was waiting for the moment where they would all get around Yona and feel the duty to protect her, and then he could end it all. Oh my God. I mean, there's a noble cause where he wants to end their suffering, but they were all, it was the happy, hungry bunch. We were having a great time. And Zeno's like, nope, now's the time. This is my chance. Oh my God. So I waited for the day a new Crimson Dragon King would come, for the day the dragon warriors would assemble once again, and then for the day white, blue, and green dragon would meet their fate. I was waiting. Oh my God. I was waiting for this day to come for 2,000 years. My wish is to return the 4 dragon warriors to the heavens. But what about the other 3 and their wishes? Zeno, all this time, how did you feel being with us? Being with me, being with everyone? Did you always think of it as being tied down because of our blood? Zeno is good at forgetting about the people he won't see again. I already can't remember. You're such a liar! You should forget too, miss. Forget about the 4 dragons. Like hell she would! This is where the hungry bunch splits up. Thank you for everything until now. Say my thanks to the lad as well. Oh my God, so he waited this entire time till they had beaten Chagel and the others, where he's like, well, now's the best time as any. Zeno, she is not going to forget them. How dare you? No, exactly! And Hawk too! Oh, shut up. Oh. Don't decide to split us up and take and just like that. You went on and on one-sidedly. Let me go, please wait. Where are you going? I won't let you go. You can punch me or stab me if you want. I'll leave when you're done. Is there nothing we can do anymore? If I let this opportunity slip by, I will have to watch the dragons being miserable for 2,000 years again while I wait for the next Crimson Dragon King. I can't take it anymore. Oh, Zeno! Oh! Damn it! Oh. Oh, Zeno. Zeno, no! Damn it! Oh, it can't be over just like that. Kusanagi, it can't be over just like that. That's so cruel. That's so cruel. Oh, I want to cry. The only thing I can think of is that the Dragon Warriors won't die, and that they won't let him get away with it, and they're just going to confront him together. and then they all come back to Yona together at the end. That's the only thing I can think of at this point, because I refuse to believe that that's just going to be the end. I refuse to believe that's just going to be it. I feel like Kusanagi is going to, like, wait until the very end to have them come back, but I'm in stark denial. I refuse to believe that that's it for them. I refuse to believe that that's the end, that Zeno is just going to let that happen. Next issue will come with posters. Kusunagi's like, I just made you suffer so much, but it's okay. Let me just smooth this over with some posters. Oh my god. I'm in stark denial. No way. No way. Absolutely not. I refuse. I refuse to believe that that's the end of them. No. I mean, I get, it makes sense Zeno's decision is a selfish one, but I get why he's doing it. It all makes sense. It's been built up this entire time, and it makes sense why he's doing it now. It's like, now's the best time, but I refuse to believe that they're going to go quietly and let Zeno get away with it. Wow. The night when in the pit of despair I thought I'd never be able to stand again. And we're going to go back to that moment. Oh, and Hak grabbing her hand! And Yoon, oh, what's Yoon gonna think about all of this? It's because everyone was here that I could move forward. Oh my god. If I can never see you again. Oh my god, my heart is broken! Son of a bitch. Forget about the 4 dragons. Like hell they're going to. It's just the 2 of us now. Damn. Princess, we have to go after Zeno. I get it, but it's reckless. There's so much more I wanted to tell him. So why couldn't I? How he felt being with us all this time. Even if I ask, it's not like he could help it. Oh, Hawk's face there. Rather than asking Zeno what he thought of me, what I should have told him is how happy I was to be together with him and everyone. But Zeno's answer surely would have been the same. Forget about the 4 dragons. What should I do? No matter what I tell him, his circumstances, his heart, I can't change any of that. Was our meeting only to part like this in the end? In the past. Oh, we're gonna go back to this moment. Damn. Zeno once told me that even if a dragon dies, a replacement will always come. I couldn't accept that. And I replied, you guys are no more replaceable than I am. He said thank you and smiled. At the time, I hadn't come to trust him yet, but even now I think the face he made that time was the true him. As for Droopy Eyes and the others, they were drawn to and followed the human you. Even if the trigger was your blood, they thought for themselves and they decided for themselves. There's no way I can let this be the end. Exactly! Yes, they came of their own volition. Yes, yeah. As if I could forget them. Oh my god! I mean, I'm loving Kusanagi for giving us this Hak and Yona moment, but the heartbreak attached to it. Then the 2 of us galloped to where Zeno headed. And after searching for him, and once we see him, I don't know what we will do. Even if Zeno's resolve is unbending, I wanted to see him again no matter what. We're already in Koka Kingdom's territory. Zeno must be somewhere in Koka Kingdom to end his own life. He's probably heading to the place where he can end his life. But is such a thing even possible? I don't know, but the chalice of blood might be the key. Let's rest for a bit. I'm fine if we don't hurry Zeno will. There's no way he's flying with this flashy appearance the whole time. He wants to avoid causing an uproar, and we have to rest too. Oh. Hak, you're not sleeping? I'm keeping watch outside. I'll call you if there's anything. Let's switch later. Yes, yes. You must miss Sheena. Oh, ow. I'm the one who symboled the dragons. Was this the only reason the Crimson Dragon King was reborn? Isn't there anything else I can do? Oh. And Hawk. Oh shit, what the hell? Why? Why is she having these nightmares? No, don't leave her alone. Oh my god. I don't think Zeno would kill Hawk because he wants her and him to be happy without them. Oh. Oh. What was that just now? Just now. What if I just saw, what if what I just saw right now is the future, and Hawk and Zeno, they can't meet if we keep searching for them together? Oh, and that's so crazy because she's trying to figure out if she does have the same ability as her mom and if she's seeing the future, or if it's just a random nightmare and she doesn't know the difference. I don't know if she should go alone, but also I could see Zeno confronting her alone. You should go back to Yoon and your other soulmate, Suwon, and see what's happening there. I'll be fine on my own. I'll go talk with Zeno. I have to find a way to avoid this. I love he bonks her head. Oh, that's so precious. And he trusts her. That is character growth too, because the Hawk of the past would not let her go alone. But he trusts that Zeno isn't going to hurt her. Oh, you should give her a kiss before you go. Don't hold out on me, please. It's tiresome if you hide things from me right now. What happened? Did you have another dream? I don't want to put that into words. And is he going to figure out that he knows? I got it. Don't force yourself. There's no rush. But I'm not letting you go by yourself. I want to see Zeno too, and I don't want to end things like this. I said it was tiresome, but it's fine if you have things you can't say. Just tell me the truth if you feel like saying something. Oh, he's too perfect! No, no, he's too perfect. No, oh my god. Hawk, I love you. And he says, yeah, and he's like, wait, what? He's like, what? I really love you so much. I love you. Oh. Oh my gosh, and his blush. He looks like he's gonna cry. That's not what I was asking. No, that's very much something I want to hear forever, but how did we get here? Oh my god! I felt like saying it, so... Oh, hold on, I'm gonna die, is that it? Oh my god, hey, that's totally it! No, no, no! It's too good to be true, there had to be a catch. You're wrong, stop! Oh! For a second I thought she was dissipating, and I was like, no, 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 no! But no, she's like, she doesn't want to do that. Oh. He's like, that was what your dream was about. I'm reassured now that I get it. It's okay. I won't leave you alone. Oh, and I'm kissing her little forehead. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Them! Them! They invented freaking romance. Shut up. Oh, there's Riri. Oh my gosh, everyone left for the battlefield anyway. Oh, to the royal capital. Oh my god, yep, he would be bringing that back. Riri, what we gonna be doing, girl? Oh my god. Oh shit. Ah, this volume's going by way too fast. Way too fast. Nope. Nope. I can't believe she told him that she loves him, and he's like, yep. It was very much Han Solo, Princess Leia. He's like, I know. I get it now. Oh my god. It all began from here. What was it we last talked about? Oh my god. Oh. Oh, how you ladies doing? You guys having a moment? Okay, so they're all right. Oh, and he's all right too. Okay. And that's why she was out. Okay, Lily, Riri. That's why she was out looking for some bandages and stuff. And oh, Zeno. Oh, is on his own. What you gonna do? You're not together. What about the war? What about Yona? What about Maignan getting kidnapped? At least Zeno can say the Missy and Maignan are safe. Chagall is dead, and it sounds like victory is in reach for Coco now. Oh! Well, I'm glad. Knowing this removes the weight off my shoulders. I'm going to protect Kudo until His Majesty comes back. How reliable. Zeno, you came back to check on the situation, right? Did Yoon explain what happened at the castle? Yeah, kind of. Well, let's go. I have business in the castle, too. There aren't many guards. A lot of them were killed by the Dromos, and the rest left to aid the city. Wow, and his facial reaction to that. It's a hard sight to take in. Is the underground damaged? Oh, the mausoleum? I wonder. Water Tribe, miss. You should hurry. You need medicine, right? Right. Well, hey, wait a minute. Now that I look closer, we need to treat your wounds right away. Oh, they're blood splashes. It's not mine. Huh? Oh, yeah, you were on a battlefield. Gotta go by. Oh, hold it. If you're fine, come help me. We're short on hands to help the wounded. Zeno is sort of busy. Oh, he's like, no, it's a sweat drop. You're free then. Yes! She's like, I'm going to let you leave and go finish your job until you help us with this. Oh, can Zeno rest a bit? He's a little bit tired. I feel you can still do so much more. She's sharp. Come on, people in the building over there are giving their all, you know? Show some effort. He's like, nope, I'm going to get stuck. The miss of the Water Tribe is a tough one. She kept her cool despite all that went on. But Kudo is holding it together better than I thought. Even if the Dragon Warriors are gone, this country can get back on its feet on its own. Life goes on with or without us. And the Crimson Dragon King doesn't belong to the Dragon Warriors anymore. There is someone protecting her, even closer to her than us. Oh my god, I know I can entrust our king to the mister without worry. That's why! So he's like, I know that Hawk is going to be with her and take care of her and protect her so that she doesn't need the Dragon Warriors anymore because she has Hawk. Oh my god. I'm heading home now. I mean, that's true, but I wish they could just end the curse and they could live out the rest of their lives rather than just leaving now. Why can't they do that? The main shrine could easily collapse, so it's dangerous to go in. King Suwon ordered me to verify the damages. No, stay here and keep watch for intruders. I have to hurry before the sun rises. Oh, why? What happens when the sun rises? Darkness falls upon the great earth. Through the blood of dragons, a revival comes again. Bound by the covenant of old, when the four dragons assemble, the sword and shield that protect the monarch shall awaken. Yeah! And the red dragon shall return at dawn. And the sword and shield that protect the monarch. Oh my god! Suwon and Hawk are the sword and shield, right? We talked about this so long ago. What does this mean? Those are the words that the dragon gods bestowed on me when I descended upon this land. Honestly, I'm not sure their meaning either. I assume the blow of the dragons is in reference to the four of you, who became the Dragon Warriors and me, but I wanted to pass it on to you. I get the part about the Dragon Warriors and the Red Dragon, but what about the sword and shield that protect the monarch? There is another thing that the dragon gods bestowed on me. This is a sword that cuts my ties when men made me their prisoner. So that's the sword and the shield. The shield, maybe it's the crest that I gave you. This is a shield? It's also one of the things I received from the dragons, after all. I think the shield might be something more like a protective charm. What for? The blood of the dragons. When the 4 dragons assemble, the red shall return. Oh. He literally looks like Hak, Yona, and Suwon's child mixed together. Forget it. The sword and the shield. So does that mean is Zeno the shield? I thought it over for 2,000 years. The words of the dragon gods with an allure of prophecy, and their meaning that His Majesty passed on to me. Back then, what did His Majesty realize that made him point the sword at me? Why was the crest given to me? Darkness falls upon the great earth through the blood of dragons. A revival comes again, bound by the covenant of old. When the 4 dragons assemble, the sword and shield that protect the monarch shall awaken, and the red dragon shall return at dawn. With these words, the dragon gods were announcing the reunion of the dragon warriors and the resurrection of the Crimson Dragon King. But behind them, what it also divulges is the way to end the dragon warriors and the Crimson Dragon King. Oh, and he got it from Chagall. When I got my hand on the chalice, I felt that was the beginning of the end. As I thought, the mausoleum is intact. Was there some of the dragon god's divine protection left? I finally made it this far, this coffin. Only I possess the crest that can open it. Your Majesty, I'm sorry I'm making all this noise. As expected, I don't feel a thing. What lies here is an empty shell. That's so sad. Like he sees his friend dead after all these years and all he can think is that he's not there. I know the mist carries the soul of the Crimson Dragon King. But that doesn't make His Majesty and the mist the same person. It's good this way. Them being different is what makes human life precious. The Crimson Dragon King's sword. You wouldn't think it's been here for 2,000 years. His Majesty realized that I was immortal, and then he pointed his sword at me. In that moment, I saw the way for me to die. In other words, this is the one and only sword that can kill me. Next, if I fill the chalice with my blood, I will enter it and become one with the 4 dragon warriors. The sword and the shield that protect the monarch will soak in the blood of the dragon warriors to the heavens where they're rightfully meant to be. They will return as the day breaks. The chain that ties the Crimson Dragon King and the 4 dragons together will shatter, and thus the legend will end. I completed all the requirements. With this, it can come to an end. With this. Come to think of it, before I knew it, I was speaking frankly, wasn't I? Oh. My heart. My heart. Discarding everything, he reaches out his hand to the bleakest of hopes. Chapter 256, the one who wishes to live and the one who pleads to die. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well. Is this the chalice of blood? Come now, take me away, whether it is to heavens or the bowels of the earth. Let's bring an end to the legend of the dragon warriors. Oh! It thrusted me back. You are now an extension of us. You must serve the Crimson Dragon. You must protect and love him all the days of your lives and never betray him. How nostalgic. This is what I heard 2,000 years ago when I first met His Majesty. Oh, dragon gods. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. The way that she drew that is beautiful. The dragon that I called for again and again in vain all this time was inside my blood all along. Screw you. Oh my god! Cannot go to the heavens nor the bowels of the earth. You chose to revoke the vow of protecting the king. That's not it. It's not that I'm betraying the Crimson Dragon King. The dragon warriors fought with all their lives, and my life ended just now too. It didn't end. Your life has not reached its end yet. Because he tried to end it himself. He tried to commit suicide rather than go to the end. But His Majesty, with his sword, he... Oh, you can't cheat this. They're like, you can't cheat this. They're like, you can't try to end it all here. You can't do that. Oh! I'm not dead. Oh my god. I went out of my way to complete all these requirements. I even said my goodbyes to the Miss and the others. What do you mean I can't die? The Crimson Dragon King's sword can't kill me. I got it wrong. So I got it wrong and that's it? There's no way I can backtrack now. I tried all I could do to die. Are all of them going to be there? Are all of them there still? Oh my god. Meanwhile, they've been agitated ever since the dragon appeared. General Judo, would you happen to know when we'll depart? I heard that His Majesty is injured, but His Majesty is safe. Calm down the horses and get the weapons ready. General Judo. This way. How is His Majesty? I can't say he's fine without any reserve, but he's hanging on. Advisor Kisuk said it'd be difficult to keep advancing with the army, though. Oh, open the way. When I heard he went with Soga to subjugate the blue dragon. Did he regain consciousness? Your Majesty, Advisor Kisuk. He finally recovered a little bit. He has to keep lying down. Please stay quiet. I understand that's why I need his approval to retreat back to Koka and avoid staying too long in the enemy's territory. Oh, hi, Suwon. That's a great profile. Hello. Your Majesty, please stop. You shouldn't get up yet. We won't retreat. He looks great. As, you know, on the verge of death, but he looks great. The anatomy. Your Majesty, we're in a situation far exceeding what we had foreseen. Temporarily returning to the country to rearrange our troops wouldn't be a bad move. Advisor Kisuk, you've already realized, haven't you? There won't be a next time for me. But I don't have time. Even if I die on these grounds, with Chagall out of the picture, we will take full control of the Kai Empire and remove any possible threat. If we achieve this, then I can leave Koka Kingdom to the next ruler. Until then, I have to keep moving forward. The next ruler, I'm sure you have the same person in mind as I do. Advisor Kisuk. Oh, King Suwon woke up. Rappa, what about Sir Soga? I don't mind, you can come in. Lord Soga and his squad met with Princess Yona in their search for the Blue Dragon. Did something happen? What happened next is as I will tell you now. What did you say? Kija's vanished because of Zeno. There's no way I can believe that. I doubted my own eyes as well. The giant white dragon entered that chalice in the blink of an eye. Then the yellow dragon transformed into a dragon and flew away too. Princess Yona Hawk went after it in the direction of Coca Kingdom. I'm not sure I follow. I like Juno's like, hold on. You're saying that all the dragons but the yellow one have vanished? Yes. Princess Yona had this talk with the yellow dragon about he put an end to the 3 dragons and about ending his own life. Oh, Yoon. Oh. The dragon warriors are disappearing. We lost the Crimson Dragon Castle. The dragon warriors are disappearing. And on top of that, even if we lose His Majesty, what will happen to this country? Castles can just be built again. And I can also be replaced. And we managed with the dragon warriors' absence for all this time. Our country will keep going even if they're gone too. But are the 3 dragons really dead? I don't know. I don't know. Princess Yona seemed to say they're still alive. I feel like, you know, Suwon's always been tied to the dragons too. This idea that he's like, him and Zeno kind of seem to have a similar mindset where he's like, well, if I'm gone, I'll just be replaced by Yona. And Zeno thinks the same thing about the dragons. So what do we do with that? He says, let's retreat. Oh! What? So is he going back to see if they're at back at Coca as well? Inform all the tribes. Your Majesty, you just said retreat. Do you mean to withdraw all the troops back to Coca Kingdom? What else could I mean? Your Majesty, is this really okay? Weren't you the one that said we should do this just earlier, Kisuk? I have to preserve my stamina, so I'm leaving the rest to you. As you wish. Oh, Yoon. Is he going to say something to him? Did you need something? No. I thought you wouldn't call for a retreat. I was a bit too impatient, but talking helped cool my head. Were you worried about the dragon warriors? I'm thinking of making Yona the next ruler. Are you? If Yona didn't plan to come back here, I intended to give up on that, but she will come back. She left you here after all. If we have Yona becoming queen, we can't have the dragons disappear on her now. But if they were to truly disappear, it made me think that I should see what will come of this. He's got to see it through, right? What am I doing? I had even just said my goodbyes to Hawk. Ah! Oh, Suwon's like, I gotta see this through. I gotta make sure this is gonna be okay. The thing that he understands in his head, but that his heart won't admit. He's like, he doesn't want to die yet. He doesn't want to see them go. Oh my God. A fire ignites in my heart. The crimson star rises in the cold outside the palace walls. So what do we do? Oh my God, that shot of her with that sword. Oh, girl, yes. Oh my God. What is this landscape? Is that me? Princess Yona, we should get moving. Oh. Judo. Where's Hawk? Where's everyone? Oh. Is this a dream? Her Majesty, Yona. Majesty, what about Suwon? I'm the one leading the troops? Is this the future? Oh, huh. Oh, yeah? Girl, she's daydreaming. You kept muttering that you felt drowsy and it looked like you were going to fall off your horse, so I had no choice but to let you take you on mine instead. Did you have another dream? Yes. I dreamt of tempests and earthquakes awakening ceaselessly. Or that everyone is gone and I'm left all alone. Oh, Hawk's face there. Or that I'm the queen and I led the troops. But it's like I'm somewhere that isn't really there and I'm watching a different world. It's a weird feeling. Could you meet with Zeno in those dreams? I couldn't. I'm afraid of dreaming, but it's more like the mere thought that I could meet Zeno pulls me in. It makes me plunge into another dream. I've had countless dreams since, but Zeno never came up in them. Are you sleepy again? How can I be groggy at a time like this? I hate it. I don't want any of these futures. Princess, make it stop. Oh. It's as if she was called by her dream. The future the princess has been dreaming of. Is it telling her about what is waiting for us down the road? But the only way for me to go is forward. I love the Hawk's like, I don't know. Hawk's like, I don't know what to do. I like that Hawk is like, whatever future happens, he's like, I can only go forward and meet it, and we'll do it together, and that's all there is to it. Because I want to see you guys again no matter what. Oh, please come. I love that Hawk is so nice. Open your eyes. I will lead you to the place you wish to be. What are we doing? Keep your eyes open. You won't reach anywhere if you close them. You've walked on your own 2 feet many times before, right? Oh! Oh, are you okay? Are you feeling well? Oh, these are the original dragons, aren't they? I'll call for a cook right away. Oh my god. Wow. It's weird to see Sheena's ancestor be so like... Oh no, I guess that's Kija's ancestor. Never mind. That all makes sense. I was like, they're doting on the Crimson King a lot, but that makes sense. Oh, wow. I'm alright now. This is the past. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. The first dragon warriors. Zeno's first comrades. I can finally see him, but I can't exchange any words with him. Why am I in the past? It's not like the Zeno of the past shares the same feelings as the Zeno of the present. Oh, that's an interesting concept. Even if I see the past, there's nothing I can do. But maybe she'll figure something out that Zeno has missed. Maybe. And there's pirates. Of course Jeha's ancestor is going to mess with pirates. Of course. And Kija's ancestor was Jeha's? I mean... Zeno. Can you call for a physician? And is this the Crimson Sickness? Yep. Oh, give me more time. At this rate, these children, Zeno will be left behind. That I alone will depart from this world is far too cruel. Why were the dragon warriors allowed to be brought into this world? Using them in strife and damning Zeno, who hasn't done anything wrong, to be all alone. Are you listening? Oh, shit. Oh no. You can hear me, right? My second half. You were searching for Zeno, but you called for me instead. I made the wish to live for a little longer. So when I did, you appeared. Are you my next incarnation? If you're not, you can't go get them. Should I instead put an end to everything here? You and I share the same soul, but are definitely different people. I might not be your ideal incarnation, but please, I will come for them as many times as it takes. Your 4 dragons and our Zeno. Don't bring an end to them now. If you can't shoulder it any longer, I'll take it to the next world. I want to be reunited with everyone again. To make it happen, I will stand up to any futures that comes at me. Understood. I'll leave them to you. These 4 of ours. That child is surely by my side. Oh my god, I love this. Oh, this feels like it's building to the climax of the series. Does it not? Does it not? Does it not? Are finally getting there? Oh my god, yes. All of them. Wow, and her with her short hair. Zeno the Yellow Dragon, I'm glad you're with us. Please go get him. Yes, I'm going now. I've kept you waiting, haven't I, these 2,000 years? Oh my god! So yeah, now we have to bring it all back together. Oh, thank god we have like one more chapter, thank god. Let's aim for the same age as Zeno. Happy 50th anniversary to Yona the Dawn. What? 50 years? From an age before I was born. I'm sure you would love Glass Mask, dear Yona. Oh, I'll check it out. 50 years. It felt like a week to me. Has it been 50 years? I don't feel like it is. What? Surely not. Oh. It would be nice if I could feel the dragon's presence too. Zeno, where did you go? Okay, go to the Crimson Dragon Castle. Okay. That child is surely by my side. Yep, that's what he meant. Uh-huh. That's where it all began for Zeno. We have lost too much. Oh my god! Oh my god! Bring more clean water and clothes. Okay. Uh-huh, and there's, yep. Moondog, yes. Everybody's gathering, right? Everyone's gathering all together for this, right? And he just takes up all those supplies. Oh my god. It feels like everyone's gathering, right, for this final act, right? It's just like everything is gathering all together. Hak, Yona, everyone. Okay. Oh, that's him. Uh-huh, yep. So now what? Oh, no! Oh! What? Huri? Really? And then, okay, Yona's back. Okay. Oh! Like, Al's just, like, flung away, right? Oh, my God. Okay, so now what? And Hawk's there, too. Yes. Kudos an emergency, so I came running. Oh, I came to see you back on Heart for the battlefield. Come jump in Gramps' arms. Oh my god! And Hawk! I couldn't tell you sooner, but I'm the captain of the Sky Tribes now. I'm not pursued by the Sky Tribe anymore, and my job is to protect the king. Hawk hugged me! Are your ears working, you dear old grandpa? You joined the Sky Tribe. I left the Wind Tribe a long time ago. If I perform well, I might get the approval to return to Fuga someday. Oh. I'd rather you cherish Princess Yona to the fullest. Oh, don't you worry. Oh, don't you worry. I don't think I can cherish her more than I already do. Shut up! Shut up! Oh my god! What are you guys talking about? Oh, nothing much. Just, you know, the most romantic thing ever. Oh my god. So yeah, they've got to go find... Oh. Huri, yeah. Yord Yuhan's past bodyguard. Yeah, mm-hmm. Okay. He's the king's personal guardian. He almost killed me not so long ago. Oh, look. And that's when they were all kids. Oh my god. I did think he was bad news, but I brushed it off. Wow. And then he talked about him being his swords master. Yes. Oh god, all the callbacks, right? Yep. Oh my god. It's dark in the middle of the day. Okay, what are we gonna do with this? Zeno, yeah, where was he? Oh my god, girl! Oh, and the blood, yes! And there's him. At least until Suwon comes back. Until the king returns from the front, won't you live and show yourself? Oh my god. You've stayed by Suwon's side since he was a baby, haven't you? Because he doesn't have a father and mother anymore. The same could be said about you. Oh, I stole your mother when you were only a child, and King Suwon stole your father. Shit, oh my god. Why you're addressing such words to me. My most precious friends are dying as we speak. I don't want to lose them no matter what. And Suwon was severely injured and collapsed. I came here for my friends, but I also want Suwon to live. Even if I feel upset and even if I resent him, I still want him to be there. And I'm sure Hak feels the same. Will the king be able to come back? You need to wait. This is your final duty. Girl! Give them orders! Give them! Words fail me to thank you enough for saving Yoon and Lily. Ah. Was a small child I couldn't kill back then. One that would become king. Oh my god. Ah. 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 All of it. Oh my god. And we're going to end it there? No. And she has, that's the sword. Okay, so she had it in the vision, right, of the future. Where it all began, the yellow dragon lingers all alone. Oh my god, we're gonna go back. I can't believe it's ending there! No! Sons of bitches, are you kidding me? Ah! Oh! Oh! Oh my god, y'all. Y'all. Well, I feel much better after this volume. This volume has left me with more hope, I guess, is the best way to put it, because there's now a reason for Yona and Zeno to connect. Yona's had the vision with the Crimson Dragon King. She's going to go answer Zeno's question and talk with him and do that, which is great. I'm very happy for that. And there is a chance that maybe they can find a way to end the dragon's curse, but let all of them end up living out the rest of their lives before passing on, and the cycle will stop. Because I get what Zeno's saying, where he is saying, you know, now that Hak's here, Hak can do what the four of them could not for the Dragon King. Hak can basically do that. And Suwon can do that. If Suwon ends up living as well, which I don't know. At this point, I don't know if Suwon's going to end up living or not. I would love him to, but I don't know if that's going to happen. And I feel like Yona and Hak are going to become king and queen. That just feels right. But I want Suwon to live, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But I don't know. I feel like the fact that Zeno wanted to end it all, because Zeno saw this opportunity and was like, nope, now's the chance. When Zeno went inside the chalice and the dragon was like, you didn't live out the rest of your days. You tried to cut it short. You tried to renege on your vow. And it was like, oh my God, like that moment was insane, where they're like, no, you don't get the reward. You didn't fulfill your duty. That made me be like, okay, well, no, Zeno ain't just gonna die and end it here. So I want the dragons to be able to come back, even if they don't have their powers anymore, and be able to, like, just be with Yona the rest of her days. Like, I want that to be the case, right? I want them to have their freedom and be like Genie at the end of Aladdin and be free. And I feel like Zeno and Yona have to have a heart-to-heart talk, right? They have to have a heart-to-heart. It has to come together somehow, some way, but oh my God. So the next chapter comes out, or volume 44 comes out June 20th. Officially. And now I have to wait. I have to wait now until probably this winter, probably around Christmas, if not the new year, before I get to read volume 45. This definitely does feel like we're entering the end game, because like Suwon said, you know, he wants to make sure there aren't any threats to Yona moving forward. But if Cheagle's gone, that was kind of like the big threat, right? Mm-hmm. That was the biggest threat. So I feel like Suwon's kind of suggesting that, you know, now any threat that they face, they're going to be able to handle it. It's just now the dragons and Zeno are our big, like, Yona and Hak have admitted they love each other. Hak hasn't said he loves Yona yet, but you know it's coming. And I'm just like, this volume was so bittersweet, because it was like we get these beautiful romantic panels with Yona and Hak, and I love it to pieces, but there's no time to like sit down and savor it, because like we have to go take care of the dragons and find Zeno. So Oh my God. I feel so much better about this volume than I did the last one. It gives me hope that there's a chance Yona can reach Zeno and talk to him and explain to him that they want him at least in their life, and maybe they'll break the curse in the next volume. Maybe. But I don't know. I love this series so much, but I was thinking about this earlier when I was like, are we nearing the end of the series? It feels like we are. And I'm okay with it. I'm coming to terms with it. I'm sad. These last few volumes, though, as sad as they've been, I've been like, I need a happily ever after. And if it means that it has to be at the end, I'll take it. But I like when a mangaka has their story planned out and they're like, okay, we've done the thing. I want to end it on my terms. Here's how we're going to end it. And I would rather the mangaka end it on her terms than to drag it out endlessly. Because I've watched series where the mangaka have just drug it out endlessly because the fandom's not ready for it to be over, and it suffers for it. So I'm fine if Kusanagi is like, here's my ending I have planned, and she gets to see it through, and we go to like, I don't know, volumes 47 or 48. You know, I'm fine if we go to volume 50. 50 is a nice round, even numbered end on. Then I'm fine with that. But I feel like that's where we're headed to. Because, the Dawn's not 50 years old. They said 50th anniversary. So is that hinting that it's going to end on volume 50? Is that hinting what it is? Because Yona of the Dawn, the manga series, it started in 2009, right? So it's been going on 2009 to 19. It's not even 20 years old yet. So yeah, the 50th anniversary thing, I wonder if that was like a subtle little hint that she's going to volume 50 and that's going to be the end. If we do that, if we get 5 more volumes and we round out the story, I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. But oh my God, I feel like next volume has to be about Yona and Zeno having their moment together and coming to terms with everything else. So I am so excited to hear your comments down below about this volume, but it was so freaking good. I loved it so much. I can't wait to hear what y'all think of it. But yeah, I feel in a much better spirit than I did last volume because there's hope. I feel like Hawkeye in Avengers where he's like in the rain being like, don't give me hope, Kusanagi, just to take it away. I can't wait for next volume, and I'm sad that I have to wait so long to watch it, but it'll be worth it when it happens. So in the meantime, I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and yeah, I'll be back later on this fall, hopefully this winter, with volume 45 of Yona of the Dawn. Bye.